Can't even rest in tree form now. It's useless. What? Just breaking stuff for the sake of breaking it, I guess. Was there anything even in that patch about tree form?
A new curfew will be
Hold on, let me look.
in Fallhaven.
I didn't think I saw anything in the patch notes about tree form, but I could have missed it. We were busy. New effects added for Wildfire Line is the only thing I see added for Druid VFX. Classes. Druid Herodes Flame. Sync. Increased bonus healing. Verdant Fire Spikes now applies a proper level buff. Earthquake radius 6 to 15 minutes. Storm Warden and Stormkeeper now available for Druid on Druid vendors. Gust of Wind changed to instant cast. Preserver's Wildfire Scroll added. Lasso and Tree Form have been limited to group only. So okay, so making it group only broke that? Like, I don't get that. Gust being instant cast was a lie. Yeah, but that's like being group only. I wouldn't see how that would break tree. I don't know. Yeah, did y'all see Ravage and Flurry damage calculations changed? I asked for that pre-early access. And got yelled at. Yeah, it's no longer based on percentages anymore. It's a flat cost. Yeah, that... I get it. That's why I'm not playing like full time anymore. I want to give them some time to like work through some stuff. They really need an internal testing team, and I know they're trying to progress to that. I applied for it. I don't know whether or not that's even like started. If it has, I haven't been accepted for the testing. So, but I'm just trying not to make it. Like, I feel like if I just constantly play it, I'm going to nitpick the game to death and it's going to make me not like it. So that's why I'm like, I want to play like periodically, but not like full time. Yeah, they definitely need... Like, it's not that I don't like Savania, but she is one of the most passive community managers I've ever seen. Like, I don't know if... Did anybody play Satisfactory, like, way back before 1.0? If you played Satisfactory and you know who Jace is from Coffee Stain Studios, he is one of the better, if not the best, community manager that I've seen. They need somebody like him to come in and kind of work that angle. I really think a good community manager and good corporate communication would help a ton. Shit. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because, I mean, the whole, you know, GM Gate thing happened, and Savania basically just went straight aggressive and kind of attacked one of the player who reported some questionable behavior, and rightfully so. And I mean, you just can't have that from a community manager, period. Like, community manager is supposed to be the bridge from the product team to the community, right? And you're supposed to sit in the middle and say, hey, look, let me look at things from the player's perspective, right? My customer's perspective. And then, right, bridge that gap between what products is saying and doing and communicate that to the player. And then vice versa, right? Say, hey, look, I'm getting a lot of feedback about X, Y, and Z thing for the game. And then you bring that to product. And honestly, I think Joppa has been more of a product or a community manager than Savanya has been because of his stream. Do you plan to play M&M weekend playtest next month? Absolutely. It sucked. I had so much going on when they did their last playtest. I was unable to play, but 100% I'll be playing Monsters and Memories on their playtest. I would really like to be doing a lot more Evercraft and that kind of stuff. Monsters and Memories and Evercraft are very promising projects. To be honest, I thought Sav was just a shitty Discord mod. I have much less of an opinion of her after the GM Gate thing. And it's just seeing how she responded to a legitimate concern from a player. But she's not the only one from VR that has acted peculiar towards the community. I mean, Olmo has acted odd. Like, there's been a few instances, like with the whole shard system and locking down Black Moon at early access, and people are like, hey, I've got a guild here and I've got buddies that are trying to come play, and they're like, oh, play on a different server. And he's like, well, I don't want to play on a different server because I have a guild. Like, the guild is supposed to be what this game is about, right? Like, it's a social MMO and you can't play with your friends. And I know it was a short time, it was a couple of weeks, but the way that the GMs were like, oh, so you're just going to make this a huge deal because you can't just go play on a different server. Like, well, you're not going to allow character transfers. Like, they're just wasting that time. So they, to my knowledge, at that point, they lost 3 copies of the game sold because they, well, 4. 3 buddies and the 1 guild member, they all refunded their Steam copy. I don't know if they played again either. So probably not, if I had to guess. Had a lot of fun with Evercraft. Actually glad to be able to dig into MMN instead of a couple of hours we had last time. Yeah. How big is, so is it like a multi-day playtest? I hadn't seen the session time. Oh, 3 days. Oh yeah. All right, we'll run a marathon. What days is that? Do you know? If not, don't worry about it. I can look it up. April 11th through 13th. Okay.
I bet my last torch it has something to do with that old croon.
I don't think we have anything the 11th through 13th, right? We have something that following weekend. That's Easter and oh, okay. They aren't already going? Oh, okay. Well, I will play through at least part of that. Boo. Dude, this guy is beefy. Oh shit. He's gonna kill my pet. No.
Target.
Birthday present to myself. Oh, was it your birthday on the 11th through 13th? What day is your birthday? Oh, on the 11th. Nice. Well, happy early birthday. I don't think I'm being nitpicky about the game. Just one more more than one step forward, two steps back. Yeah, that is the Pantheon way. One step forward, two steps back. I just think really they need to prioritize better. And I mean, like the PvP thing, there's a few other things. Like I didn't understand the Unity forced upgrade, and I know, they wanted to get the lighting in, but I'm like, the lighting is probably one of the last things in the priority list. I know they said there was some technical stuff behind it, which we just don't understand, which is probably why they did it. But from the outside looking in, I feel like that was a missed opportunity to maybe work on, Silent Plains or some other content, or get Druid out quicker, any number of things. Hit everyone with the don't bother me, it's grinding day. Thaddeus Gramps Rifthold. Okay. Oh, I never queued.
Mainlander, eh? Even rotten crops regrow. They blight fall upon the coven.
No, you're good. That's why we're here. We're here to have discussions about various things. Enjoy some games. Where is this sending me? Way over there. Okay. All right, let's change where we're going. I feel like I'm going the wrong direction here. Let's go back down this way. Theater troupe will be started in 10 minutes. Is that like an in zone thing? Like, do you have to go there, or is that something you can queue for? Does anybody know? I may not be the level to do it, I don't know, but a Fallhaven piggy. Looks like your ads are getting ready to start. You're going to go ahead and hit a raffle. If you are not subbed, go grab a drink, a bite to eat, potty break, go to the pub, is that what you said? Or just sub. Oh, yeah. I was like, go to the pub? What?
Be wary, champions. My vault is many things, but harmless is not one of them. These whelplings perceive anyone not of my blood as a threat. Their gaze
Let's see, it's the 21st. Yeah, we got
If they see you,
just, what, a week till the giveaway. It's pretty good.
purge you from the vault.
I need a target.
The sundered flame have been delving into my vault. They do not understand the dangers within,
Don't have a target.
nor the powers they meddle with.
Well, I wonder when my artist gets back from his cruise. I'm excited to get that kind of stuff done so we can get this rebrand. Hey, 43.
Once, my beloved Malagos gifted me with arcane seeds. I planted them here, a little garden from him. It looks as though it has grown wild over the years. I will need you to prune it.
Oh, my pets are dead. I was like, why am my pet not attacking? Because he was dead.
Shockwave.
There is no sign of the sundered flame here. Come, this way.
Might have to go to the auction house to get a frickin' weapon. I haven't got an upgrade weapon in forever. Item level on my weapon is like 117. Everything else is like 180.
Powerful ley line. While a marvel to behold, I am unsure of what effects it will have on your mortal form. Do be on the lookout for the growth of extra appendages.
Congrats, Snow. Early birthday present.
You have discovered one of my books of translocation. Since the majority of the vault's caretakers are flightless, I incorporated a means of safe travel via these tomes.
It's the scariest thing in this game. I turned into a flying book for a minute. It's horrifying. Especially because I can't read. That's why I play games with pictures, okay? I don't read quest text.
Can't attack that target.
Oh no, my book again. Ah! Oh, I stepped into a trap and now I'm a giant chicken.
Yes, yes. So beautiful. So powerful. All for me. No, no, no! Mine! It is all mine! Me! Take care of them! Shred you!
Watch those.
Me! Take care of them! My treasures!
Poor Azure Blade. I do not blame her. I should have thought of her before I left.
I need a target.
This door. I sense a breach behind it. The sundered flame must be this way.
Tear this place apart if you have to. I will expose whatever secrets she locked away within these vaults.
Tilash must not break the final seal. The consequences would be dire. Please, hurry.
is she hiding? Did she send you? Enough! Freeze! Her secrets will be mine!
Find shelter.
Freeze!
We are too late. Oh. Oh no.
Got a weapon upgrade, but it's a sword. Ugh. I don't know.
Dear one.
Maybe.
He knew that
Never hurts to
wild
ask.
magic was dangerous, but he meddled with it anyway. By the time
Hmm?
we found him, we could not stop the growth.
Yeah.
I placed him in stasis until I could find a proper cure. And then I was gone. Champion, you did what was needed and ended his suffering. Thank you. I am but a simulacrum. But once, I was a mother as well. Please, leave me to mourn.
Oh god, pigs everywhere. Pigs everywhere. Here, what else do I need to do here? Rancher's letter. Dark Mirror min-max choice for Dire Lord.
I apologize.
That's what I did, just because highest int.
I was given some plant scraps.
I went kind of an int soft build,
But I'm afraid it may have been
so I think it's a great choice.
my swine have become
That's what I did for
afflicted with
mine.
a malady that makes them unusually aggressive. It has been
Because especially for a tank, more often than not, I'm thinking I'm going to find strength, stamina stuff. So I went kind of where I could, dex and int for hit rate and crit spell power. Yes, but the itemization has changed quite a bit. So there might be a little more like kind of chain int gear for Dire Lords. Like the hardest thing for me to find kind of coming up was weapons. Because Dire Lords can only use slashing weapons. But with orcs, there's new swords. They've added a bunch more stuff in, so it's a little easier to get weapons. And then I'm not sure what the crafted stuff looks like. They've done a lot of changes to crafting, so. But I wanted to go not just for the straight int. I also like the look of the Dire Lord. They're not the Dire Lord, the Dark Mirror, because they look very much like Dark Elves, which I'm a fan of in EQ. Oh, it turned me. That's weird. Being a human, not really feeling it? Yeah. The other thing, too, is we came from pre-early access where the only thing you could make for the longest time was human, so I was definitely not going to make a human. Alright, so I need to find Ava's note. It's right here.
Dearest husband, I don't know who you think you're fooling, but I've seen you sneaking out into the foothills while you think I'm asleep. Whatever it is you're up to, it better not involve that crazy woman in the woods. She's a dangerous
If you could do it
one,
over again, would
but
you
not
go
half
Dex
as
int
dangerous
for
as
stat
I'll be
choices?
if I find out you
I
took
went
her.
straight int. If you're talking about character creation, I just put everything in int. But I also tried to focus on, like, as I started getting gear, I would try to really stack Dex because your hit is your heal, right? So your sustain is how often you hit. And you're most likely going to be, or at least I was, fighting like White Con or up. But that was because the con system has changed since I leveled my Dire Lord 2, where stuff stays blue longer and you get better XP for blue mobs. Before, the way it kind of worked was you'd move camps like every 1 to 3 levels. So you'd stay there for, well, not 1, so like 2 to 3 levels. Because as soon as stuff went blue, it was drastic drop off in XP, which it's not like that anymore. So you're always fighting stuff with like white cons and up, which means you really need hit rate because you need to hit the mob to do a lot of, number one, some of your techniques are based on hit. So if you use a technique and it doesn't hit, you don't get that effect. Right? Like Arcane Tear, you had to hit to get Arcane Tear to stick. Or your defensive one. The 2 swords. Oh my gosh, what is the name of it? Anyway, your techniques had to actually hit for you to get the benefit of it. So like your parry chance defensive skill, you had to actually hit for that to work. Ready Blade, there you go. Yeah. Holy shit. That's not cool. That's why that skill didn't work. My pet was dead, I guess. Giant spider, no bueno. Yeah, I'd probably do Dark Mirror again if I had a second. Like if I was like, oh, I'm not going to pick what I've already picked, I would probably go Ogre and go the opposite, right? Strength, stamina build, and then just stack everything int I could possibly find. Well, int and dex. So it's up to you, whichever one you like best. In most cases, play what you want to play. You'll have more fun looking at the kind of character you want to play versus some subtle soft spec. Yeah, I did too, and I mean it made sense to me.
Safe passage to you.
I'm not crazy about them, but I don't hate them. I love their sit. I like the dwarf sit too. It's kind of funny, the little plop.
Insipid outsider! This village is mine! The mother has willed it! You should turn away now, lest you share their fate!
Sounds like I just stopped your curse, lady.
You will die screaming!
Oh shit, okay. Okay.
All of Kultiris will suffer. You are only the first.
I saved the whole town. I'm a hero.
What is going on? Hail, traveler.
What's up? You're being salty.
I must have you to thank. I never thought I would awake from that accursed state. Fallhaven is in your debt, stranger. Please, tell us how we can repay you. Grim tidings, I fear. These are dark times. Tread carefully.
Stop by any time. Who bod's goods here, mate? Appreciate your patronage. So, fancy some bits and bobs?